Today we're going to be playing some Witchers in Northern Realms. Now, I know everyone loves to see the Golden Necker Witcher deck, but that deck's super common. Well, it's not super common. It's the most common Northern Realms deck I see. But I wanted to go with the Uprising Witchers. A little while back, we had some requests to play All God. I think it was mentioned All God and Archgriffin or something. But unfortunately, we can't really do that. I think it's a little too meme at the moment. So we're going to go with All God on the Witchers and just talk about that in a minute. But first of all, we are using the Uprising. The idea here of the entire deck is we're going to use Eskel, Vesemir, Lambert, pull them all out of the deck, and then we are going to play Amphibious Assault on Cohen and boost them up and have these guys the same power as the boosted Cohen, and then click the Cohen order and drop Uprising. Really is a ton of point combo, and it's actually pretty impressive. So let's get into the deck. We have Crystal Skull. It's just going to be for Griffin Witcher. Nothing too crazy there. Amphibious Assault for our Cohen. It is really annoying if people decide to like squirrel this or something, but I haven't really seen many squirrels lately, so we should be okay. We are playing Geralt Professional. One thing I like to do is when we have the opportunity to play the Geralt cards, or even just cards in general, that fit in a deck but aren't always played. So in this case, like you see a lot of Ignis, you see a lot of regular Geralts, for example. I like playing the alternative ones. I think Geralt Professional is actually really good in Witcher decks, though. Then we have the All God. He's going to boost our guys in our deck. We are playing Double Offering, so we can boost up 5 cards. Eskel Pathfinder. He's just going to destroy something in our deck with a primary category that's not in it. This is also explain a couple of the choices in the bronzes, since we're running them. This is actually, I love Eskel Pathfinder. This was the first premium legendary card I ever got in the game. Fun fact. Then we have Vesemir Mentor, can boost up all our Witchers. It's great if you can use all the tokens or adepts, but it's fine if you use it for carryover too. Just play them early. They're playing Geralt Quen. He plays a Witcher from our deck with Adrenaline 4, gives it shield. Then we have Keldar, really strong card. We want to boost him up with the All God or Offering, so he's fairly tanky. And then he keeps spawning our students, just exactly what we need. Then we are going to go in with Eskel, Vesemir, Lambert. We want to have all 3 of these in our deck, so we can boost them all with the All God. Because of that, we actually need a lot of consistency, because we can't grab these with Amphibious Assault. We grab them with Geralt Quen, but we can't get them with the Amphibious Assault because they're non-neutrals, which is why we're going to go in here and actually, I played this version quite a bit, and after testing it, I think we have to cut the Leo and the Trial of the Grasses, and we need the Royal Decree. We just need the Royal Decree. There's not enough consistency otherwise. I think we have to run this. I just wanted to leave it like this so I'd remember to comment on it in the beginning for you guys. Then we have the Berenger. We are playing the Cohen. We are playing Selective Mutation, the 2 Offerings, 2 Griffin Witchers, 2 Adepts, a Crow's Eye, a Thaw, and a Target Practices. We do need to fit in a last 4 version bronze here, but we'll talk about the ones we have for a moment. So Target Practice, it's great for spawning students if you transform them. It's not the most value unless you're actually transforming them with Adept, otherwise it's not the best. For the others, we are playing Crow's Eye. This is a Purify on it. We're playing this over Peller because we have Eskel. I don't want to lock out the human category tag, because against things like Skellige, you really do want that human category on the Eskel Pathfinder to kill stuff. And then we have the Thaw. This is Boost and Give Veil. This is a kind of a fun card that some people played against me recently. And basically the idea is if you don't go first, you can put the Thaw on top of a Griffin Witcher, which is kind of cool. Now for the last card here, I think we're just going to fit in with probably just the Spores. Either Spores or Mahakam Ale, I think. We got 1 Purify. We don't have a second one. We have a good number of cards to unlock. I think we'll go in here. We've got Geralt for the Tall Punish. I'm kind of feeling the Mahakam Ale. Yeah, I'm feeling the Mahakam Ale. Let's go with this. It's kind of whatever 4 version you want for this slot. But anyway, this is the deck. Should be pretty fun. The combo is actually really impressive. I hope we get it off sometimes here. Let's go against some games here and see what we can do. Going up against, I'm not reading that out, but it's going to be Fruits. Now, honestly, if we're going to be real with you guys, I was kind of playing Northern Realms here because we haven't actually gotten ranked with Northern Realms yet. I don't think we have our 25 games. And as a result, since our other factions are all pretty high at the moment, I was kind of hoping we'd stop playing only the meta decks and see some more interesting stuff like we did in the Cultist video. Which is kind of weird because we're actually kind of high in that one. But no, we're just playing Fruits. This deck's the most popular thing on the ladder. I should make the when I make the video for the season summer recap, you guys are going to see just how often I see this deck, and it is super annoying. Not great for offerings, to be honest, but I think we'll keep them. We want that in the deck. Nice, we do get that. Lord Riptide going to kill it though. There are a couple different versions of Fruits. I personally am really loving the Lilith's Omen one. I'll do a Lilith's Omen, probably updated version of Lilith's Omen deck next season if it doesn't get nerfed. It's probably getting nerfed. That deck's Fruits got buffed when it was already a good deck, which is kind of weird, but We'll see how they nerf it. I'm certain it's getting nerfed somehow. It's probably Lord Riptide. So the Griffin, like I said, not going to be great offering targets here. Well, the good thing here is, well, if they don't have the Lord Riptide, probably just drew it if you didn't have it. Or he drew Alpha Werewolf, so we'll see about that. As it is, we still play this. Just kind of hope he doesn't kill it. If he doesn't, we can go in with the Crow's Eye. Of course, if we do boost it and he's playing Cyclops, it goes right into Cyclops. So that'd be really sad. I almost rather him just Lord Riptide it. Haddengaith Sword. Alright. Playing full Echo here. That is a really annoying card for him to get a copy of. Especially because now we don't have one. Let's just play the All God, get our deck boosted here. We want to hit all of our dudes. So these all go to 6, which means that when we pull the Cohen out of our deck, the Cohen will go up to a 5 at the moment. We can put an Uprising charge on him. I don't want to boost him too much, otherwise with the offering these guys, it's kind of hard to get them all how we want. I think I'm considering putting on him. Yes, put on him. I don't like putting one on Cohen because it commits you to having to put offerings on the other Witchers, and that can be kind of hard given the matchup here. That's how you high roll, though. In other games, I would go for it, but here we're going to have Golden Necker Fruits. Oh, that's different. Interesting. I'm very curious here. That's probably his relics. Hopefully there's no unicorn in hand. Bricking those, or breaking them up at least, is really great. Nice. He doesn't have the unicorn in hand. That can change how we play this, knowing it's Golden Necker. I just assumed it was the standard fruits. So nice. We get to see something a little bit different, at least. We consume there. He's at 9 points on this. We really can't do much here, except we do have this offering to deck boost a little bit. And I think we just put it on... If we put it in this, it still dies to Riptide, but he's going to be running Riptide if he's in Golden Necker. Even more certainly than regular decks. Could give it to Geralt for more tempo. Let's put on Keldar. You never know. Maybe we get the second one off and he gets out of Riptide range. Although I really doubt it. There's a Fiend. Alright, we're down 31 points here, so we have to give it up. But we set up a ton of carryover, which is one thing this deck is quite good at. Got our Witcher trio set up here. That's okay. We don't need all of these things. I think I'd rather have the Ale than the Crow's Eye and the Ale than the Thaw. We don't have a demon, so we could Eskel the whatever it's called, the Ethereal, if he plays it, and as I say it, he starts playing it. Now, this kind of feels bad to Eskel, but we really don't have much of a choice here. Our real only way to kill it. The other thing with Eskel is we gotta be careful with him, because we're running All God, which is a relic, so we have to like remember that. He's playing a relic deck, it looks like. We can't punish something too tall with the Eskel, we might as well use him here. He did already play that Golden Necker, which is kind of interesting. It's a lot of tempo commitment. Well, that's why. It's double Golden Necker. Usually see that in Nilfgaard. Now, if we can avoid getting destroyed here, we should be fine for the later rounds. Do we think he's running a Squirrel? The question is, do we think we need a Cohen? Let's do this. Let's grab... We do have the unlock. I'm thinking about the Adept here. Let's grab an Adept. Gets us up by 1. We can start doing the target practice things. Maybe play Keldar. Transform Eskel, we'll see. It also stops a Lord Riptide, which is quite nice, actually. Gave us Thaw. Now, we do have Geralt Quen. I'm tempted to go Quen into the Griffin Witcher, but that's greedy. We do have the Thaw, though. Like, it is greedy. It means we can't build Cullen this round anyway, though. It just means we wouldn't get Keldar. I think it's okay. Let's do that. Let's go Geralt. Get this. We don't need a shield on it at the moment because Riptide's going to hit this. He's not going to have 7 damage. So it's okay that we don't have the Adrenaline Shield here. We know he has a Hengaith Sword, but that's not going to be too bad. At least in this situation. I guess this is just mid-range. It doesn't look like relics, it's just mid-range on the, is that Toad Prince? That's not too bad. We're okay with that. I want to do this because it gets us an offering. Tilt that Keldar again. We're okay here, just going down to even. Our tempo for round 3 should be quite good. I don't think he will pass. It's the Hengaith Sword, so we can buff up or boost back up with the target practice now. And so depth should carry us through the round pretty fairly, or pretty easily.
The wonders of projectiles and ranged weaponry.
Do you think I want to play this? Well, 7 versus 6 doesn't make too much of a difference because you already played the Hengaith Sword. So I'd rather, I think, develop this tempo, but this is only better. Let's play this. Give him the Scary Veil. He might have Mastercrafted Spear. That's pretty common in Golden Necker, even outside of it to some extent. Comment if you guys remember the original Mastercrafted Spear. And the old shield for that matter, too. What's he gonna do? Oh, he did draw the second golden necker off of Mada. That's nice for him. Thunderbolt. Hey, we played some Thunderbolt recently. Is this guy a viewer? Probably not. But he has a lot of tempo. Let's not discount that. He's gonna hit him. Now if we buff him up again, he gets into range of Riptide. Kind of feeling the Geralt Professional. Let's take this out. Yeah. We need some tempo catch up here. Megascope on the Necker Warrior. Alright, that's pretty nice. Alright, we're down a little bit, but we do have this Vesemir. I think we'll play him next. We're not going to spawn too many other tokens. That's interesting. And we will play him ranged because of Berengar. And now we'll get this guy going, which will put us ahead as long as it doesn't hit the Immortal. So we'll have to play another card here. There's the Ciri. We could go Berengar. I think Berengar is the play. Since we have so many points here, I'm going to ping this in case we hit it with the 3 damage. Well, that's the opposite of hitting it. It was close, though. It's adjacent. Alright. Now we can just open with our big round 3 tempo opener, and we should just take him out. Grab these 3 guys and go Amphibious Assault on Cohen. It's going to be a little awkward here. We can't draw. So we can't draw them and Cohen. So we can't redraw here because we have so many cards we can't draw, right? We don't want to see this. We don't want to see this. Should be fine. We do immediately have the Adrenaline condition. So this is going to be a big point slam. I mean really big. Up against Golden Necker. He's already used 2 Golden Neckers. And he's broken up the Unicorn Kyrenax combo. So this should be very potent. We do have the Adrenaline, so let's just drop this guy down.
Sure, no problem.
Let's open with it. We could have opened with Keldar. Probably should have opened with Keldar. The thing here is, I think he might have a removal. Alright, let's do Keldar next. Oh, we got him flustered. He must have a Griffin in hand.
Tell me what you see. Be specific.
We should have opened with this. I was really excited to show off the combo, though, because I'm certain we're going to win this game. There's really no way he can beat us. We have too much value. If he's got Deregger, we've got to unlock. Like, even Curse of Corruption. Yeah, so he had a Griffin. Now we just do our thing. Go Amphibious Assault. Grab the Cohen. He's up to 6. Put him over here. Then with one of those Uprisings. Boom. A lot of points. And you know what? We might as well finish off the leader here. Now we're up by 43. 45. Insane tempo. It really is a great combo. It's just a little obnoxious to set up sometimes. It's not that obnoxious either. Sometimes you can draw it, mess it up. There's no way you can come back in this game. He's Golden Necker. There's no Igni. Igni is the most, probably the scariest card against this. But you can always use your leader charge to adjust it. Yep, there's the Riptide. We knew he's going to play that eventually. But we got Keldar. Like, these cards, like, sure, they're just bronzes, but I mean, what's he going to do at this point? We're still spawning extra students, and this should be a very easy GG. And there's that unicorn that he broke up earlier. We'll just drop this here. It's just as fast as, well, it's faster than passing because you have to hold down the pass button. We'll just drag that forward. And we do take that one by 42 points.
Any last words?
Mobilization, so we're probably dealing with Reavers. I don't know what else it would be. I mean, technically, we talked about the old Centurion Spellweaver deck in the tier list video, but he's not going to be playing that. We're not kidding ourselves. Offering is pretty solid against this. We can kill off Reavers. The downside is we're going to have to hit. The problem card is going to be the Adaran. The good news is we have Adept. We can do a lot of stuff with Adept. Bad news is we don't actually have the Adept at the moment. Begin with this.
The bolt softens them up.
These decks don't have much removal. It's usually all based around the Reavers, but there's a chance he's got like one Heat Wave or something. And these decks pretty much always follow my theory of the decks. I have to come up with a theory for it. Maybe it's the Platinum Patrol theory. It's decks play what they're weak to. So graveyard-based decks play Xavier or Squirrel. These decks are weak to Surrender. They play Surrender. Actually, if this is a Scout, we can really hit him hard with this offering. This will be fantastic. Take that out. Let's see. We could go for Cohen and then do this. I'm kind of feeling adding some tempo points to Berenger, though. We're getting some short round value. I think we'll put the other one on him. Yeah, because we have to obviously play another offering here. I don't want to hear about your broke peddlers. I hate hearing that. Let's see. So either here, if we do All God on everything, we then just not pick Cutwood the next time. I do like just making this bigger at the moment. I know we're not going to get tall punished. So that's 2 scouts out of his hand. Now, unless he's really lucky and drew a third one, he's going to have to go like Garrison or something. Okay, you know what? He's got the Garrison. He's just too good. Now, we could Eskel that. The problem is then we can't kill an Adarin. We don't have Adept. It's really hurting us. Like, the question is, we might actually... The right move might just be to Geralt for the Adept. Kind of think that's the right choice here. Just because it brings so much value to this round. Being able to keep transforming, it really locks a lot of points of the Reavers out. Plus the shields. Yeah, there's the Reaver.
Don't recognize your old mates. We're the Reavers.
Crimson Reavers. More like Crimson Losers. I know, that's the most original joke ever. Alright, let's hit this. We don't have a way to kill him. I'm not playing this. So we're kind of stuck just doing this here. We want to kill this. Like, at least put a little bit of damage on it in case he's got a casting contest. Don't want to make him, like, not have to work for it. Actually, we should transform this. And then we should do this. Is it Adarin time? Yeah, it is. You know it. So I think we have to hit that one with the Eskel. We should be able to win round 3 just off of our Cohen combo if it's short. Even if he has like a bunch of Reavers out with mobilization. Yeah, so we go in here. Take this, deny the casting contest. Although I can just use it on these anyway. It's not like a big deny. Now we're in position to play Keldar if we feel like we need it. Which I think we will need it. Probably go Keldar and Vesemir. Because our other bronzes aren't very high value. He's going to probably set up like a wagon and pass or something. Either that or he's going to like casting contest and push harder. As long as we spread our points out with these Keldars and students and stuff, will be okay. Release me the second Adept. That'd actually be really helpful. There's the Garrison. We just hit one with low armor here. So we just hit this for value.
Tell me what you see. Be specific. What's going on? Smart fella.
No, you pendulum. I'm much better at that.
Let's go.
I think we might end up losing this round, tragically. Because it is Reavers at the end of the day. And we might lose on even, which would really be unfortunate. Here's the casting contest. Second Adept might have been necessary. So this one has low armor. This one has no armor. Let's do this. Some carryover at least. We are taking 9 a turn. You gotta keep that in mind here. That doesn't do anything.
Bloody non-humans.
Taking 9 a turn and getting 2 a turn. So I'm not counting on this 3 here.
Hey, I can see Kaer Seren from here.
Why don't train on the cone? I hate it. The windmill. It sticks spin around and smash you.
Royal Guards. Okay, so it is the Royal Guard version. we pass here, we do at least win on even. Or not tie. Not win on even. We'll at least tie. And he might go for the tie. Problem with the tie is we don't have our setup here. He does do 9 once he passes. If we play this, like I'm talking about, we'd be on even prior to his 9 damage. So that would be not great. Does this get us anywhere? Makes him play his last card, right? So we can do 1 damage here. This gives us plus 3 points. 1 plus 3. It's 4. Plus 5 is 9. They'll block a point on a shield. Keldar will respond to. I think this is fine. Should make him play his last card at least. Yeah, we're good. He might not want to. Then again, it could just be a wagon, but he can't wagon melee row, so we should be okay then. Trading the ale for whatever's in his hand is probably a good trade. It's actually kind of important we win this because we haven't found our All God or our Amphibious Assault yet. And honestly, if we had 2 Adepts, this would have been fairly easy because we keep transforming with the shields. With only 1 Adept, it got us a ton of value, but didn't really counteract him enough. Nice, he doesn't want to play the card. So we actually win. The round, at least. That's super good. Super good. I was kind of hoping this would happen, because either we trade the Mahakam Ale for whatever's in his hand, which is almost certainly a good trade for us, or we end up just, like, not doing much at the end of the day. There's a Cohen. We need the All God. That's not All God. That is an issue. I mean, it'll go up to 6, then we can still hit the Esco, Lambert, and Vesemir with the Uprising charges, so we can still do stuff. Let's see if we can get him to play here, and this is also a 6. See if we can get him to, I don't care about that. Let's see if we can just get him to play his mobilizations and stuff. His mobilization leader, I mean. So he's going in a Royal Guard approach. He might not have more Reaver stuff. If he doesn't have Reaver stuff, we'll just go Vesemir, Amphibious Assault, Cohen, and just go all in here. Let's see what he wants to do. Royal Guard. Interesting. I think we just play the. I think we just do the play. We're just going with this. I mean, he's probably going to have 3 more Royal Guards, maybe mobilization. But if he doesn't have anything here, we can just go triple leader, Amphibious Assault on this, and it will be a ton of points. Because you actually have the extra card and the Griffin Witcher at the moment. The problem would be if he has... Okay, I was going to say the problem would be if he has Reavers stuff. Alright, so this is going to make 2 copies here. We could just end where we are. This is 8 and 11, so he's got 16 points on board from those. That gets him to 31. But we're kind of committed at this point. Let's grab the Cohen.
It's irresistible.
He may have 16 points there, but we're up by 40. So, even if, so he got 16, 31. If he has 2 more Royal Guards, he's fine. But we still have a decent round 3, because we have Giant Berenger and Professional, which will be last say. Probably. Oh, that's going to be another Royal Guard. That one might get him the value he needs. Oh, no, it's not. He doesn't have a Royal Guard in his hand. Otherwise, he earn his deck. Still down 12. He's going to grab the Royal Guard he just made, though. Yep. So he'll be fine here. It should be a 13. He'll win by 1. 14, I guess. Counted the points on the Amphibious Assault wrong. But we're still fine. Like, we can still win this game. We have Last Say, which is really great on Berenger. Our own Amphibious Assault, our own Decree. Like, we can find all of our cards at this point. Geralt into this. We have All God. We can grab this. I think the All God's worth more points, actually. What do we Amphibious Assault, though? Amphibious Assault this. Oh, wait, what am I talking about? The other Geralt. We already used that one. So yeah, we have to grab Berengar off of our last play decree. But he shouldn't have the short round points to match us. He's already used up the Royal Guards. Yeah, whatever. That's fine.
Don't recognize your old mates. We're the Grimfrid Reavers.
It should be fine.
I'm on it.
Like, the only thing that really would be potentially dangerous here is Renew.
This is no time
Oh, that's also potentially very dangerous. We don't have Zeal on him. Like, I don't imagine he has removal. Casting contest only gets him to 3 damage. I wonder what this is. Okay, Squirrel, we're fine. And that will just win by itself because we made him giant earlier. Overwhelming Hunger with XZN 666. I feel like we've played him before. I think I remember him with the especially with his avatar thing. Let's put you back. Put you. I guess we can't put all 3 back because we're going second or first. We're going first. Do have Griffin Witcher and we do have Crystal Skull. Now, if this is the Golden Necro deck, which I have seen a little bit, we play into Predatory Dive really hard with that, though. So honestly, I think I just want to open with this.
Retrieve the bolt. I know. I'm on it.
We're still vulnerable to Lord Riptide this way, but I don't want to play into Predatory Dive or Imperial Manticore until we know what deck he's playing. So just plain Deathwish with Dagon. You know, this deck, I really enjoy this deck. By the way, we can't hit that with Escal Pathfinder. But I think it's a cool deck. Just plain Deathwish. Alright, let's see if he has the Riptide in hand. Really gonna hope he doesn't. He probably does, though. It's always a 50-50. This deck plays a ton of consistency, so he's just gonna grab it here if he doesn't have it. But of all the decks to not run Riptide, it would be Overwhelming Hunger, but we're not going to kid ourselves. Potentially he might be going in actually without it, though. We'll see. No, he's going to play it. I mean, we can try to pretend people aren't playing it, but they are. So Griffin Witcher. We do actually have the Thaw for this one, so that might stick, which would be quite nice. Nice. I think we get the Thaw off here. We're going to be quite far down, though.
Come to me.
Don't want to help him Deathwish those. We'll hit this one. Our issue here is we don't have much tempo going forward, and we don't have our Alt God set up, which is pretty unfortunate. I wonder what he's going to do here. The thing is, to trigger this, we have to play down several more cards. To play down more cards, we're going to have to go get our Keldar in there. So we'll probably do this next. Oh, just the Megascope on... Interesting. Guess we'll buff him. Oop, that's the wrong card. We want to play this one. I'm guessing this is Giant Toad. Yeah. He's setting up a lot of carryover. We have to be a little careful. There has been a pretty decent number of Hyper Control Deathwish, which all run Scorch. So that is something we definitely have to watch out for. A lot of points there. That being said, we do have to keep going. So let's just hit this. Drop Keldar in here. If Keldar doesn't get Toad Prince, we should be okay. Interesting. I'm not... This is an interesting one. So yeah, like I said earlier, we are actually like just around 2,400, I think, with this. We haven't played hardly any Northern Realms this season. So we're seeing some interesting decks, which is actually really fun. I want to play him after we use more guys, but I think we have to do it now. Because I don't want to use this at the moment, and this I want to save. We've got our thaw guy going. That thaw is doing work.
I don't have a dirty mind.
Oh, he has two. I didn't realize he got the second one in the graveyard. Oh, he doesn't. So he does have the setup for the second one now. He has a lot of giant toads. We're actually pretty scared here.
Hey, I can see Care Saren from here.
We're actually pretty scared because if he just goes in the future and just keeps spamming out Succubi, he's gonna have a lot of giant toads for carryover. A lot of carryover, and our carryover is not set up. And then he gets that. He's gonna leader it. I think we need to Eskel here. I considered Eskeling last turn to kill this, but I really didn't want to.
Can I come down now?
Let's play the second Adept.
Leave the bolt. I know. I'm on.
That way we can transform double students next turn. At this point, we're not going to get too many more students in the future to save the Adept for, so I think this is fine. It is kind of tragic we hit that Harpy, though, with the 3 damage from the Griffin Witcher. Because we, like I said, we can't Griffin Witcher Dagon, because we have our relics. We just value Arrakis Queening and eating it right away. That's a lot of points. This is a beast, though. Also, the reason we're not running squirrels so we can hit beasts.
This will be quick and painful. What's going on about this mark, fella?
Alright, we should be good here. Should be enough points.
I hate it.
The reason we need to push here is we have to set up our Cohen still. So we have to like find our All God or Royal Decree and play the All God and then have the Amphibious Assault. So we need to play round 2 to set that up. Okay, well, speaking of setting it up. Found the All God at least. That's nice. So we hit 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. And then here, I think we'll just push. Or not push, we'll bleed him, because we have these 2 random bronzes. If we can bleed out these Toad Prince ranges, that'd be quite nice. Or even like the Dagon promised. Doesn't look like he wants to give us that, though. Let's just do this. These cards really have no use later on. Like, they don't have no use. We played both Adepts, so like they're not great. Dang, he's got another Toad? That's pretty bad, actually. We can just play this. It'll be 14-14. You can play something else. Now, he's going to have really strong short round. But with the Succubi, like, he does have some engineering. So I think this is better for us. We keep bleeding here. We do have to get Amphibious Assault and our Witchers. The Witchers I'm not too worried about, because we're going to get Geralt, Decree, One of those. There's the second succubi. Nice. He can't play this one around 3 then.
It's you who's always
Since he only has the one in his hand. Card I'm worried about finding here is Amphibious. Oh, there's Cohen. If we triple leader Cohen, that doesn't quite do it. We really need the Amphibious Assault on him. We're just going to have to hope we draw it. Ah, that's not great. We'll have to go into Berenger. We still have good tempo on it, but we don't have the full combo. Yeah, I think he's going to get us. We needed the Amphibious Assault. We did that Amphibious Assault, I think. Geralt gets that. Professional doesn't have a target right now. Pull the trio. I mean, if we get Cohen, is there a chance he, like, pings us? Not really, right? Oh, be quiet. We don't really have a chance to do that. 21 there. I think we have to wait on this. I think we just play this.
Don't teach your grandma to suck eggs.
Pretty sure he's got us with these succubi now, though. Like, with the Cohen, we could have done this. But apparently he just has too much short round value. I'm hoping he'd do a double consume. Like with a Arrakis warrior here. He's not going to have movement, so we should be fine just to go maximum value on our leader. And just do this ranged.
Let's get this over with. Oh, one of the two sides.
Never drew an offering either. If we drew an offering, we could have hit Cohen with it, and then we would have gone double leader on Cohen would have been fine, but we never drew one. Just gonna remove our boost there. So we have to go Geralt, Professional.
Last words.
No way to hit this down to a multiple of 3. He's going to win with his last Deathwish, whatever it is in his hand. Got 3 points here, so even if it's just like a... Yeah, he's got this. We need to draw either Offering or Amphibious Assault. So that's the deck, guys. Some Cohen Witchers for you. I really enjoyed this one. I'm a little sad we couldn't fit Leo in Trial of the Grasses. I played that a few games before this. Because I don't think I was ranked, and I played like maybe 5 games with Northern Realms with it. Then after enough games, I just decided we just don't have the consistency without Royal Decree. It really has to be in here, I think. So that's a little unfortunate. And then we just put in the Ale. That's our unlock for us is pretty nice. Overall, this deck's really a lot of fun. I think the slots you can change around are... I really enjoy the All God and the combo on these guys. It really is a great combo if you can get it off. We didn't get too much value with it today. I mean, you can still see Cohen's great. We had some situations where he just did a ton of value. Almost took out that Reaver player with him in his plays there. Really big tempo. But overall, really great. We had some insane games there. You saw that game 1. Massive value on the combo. There's so much value round 3. It is a little awkward to set up. I do think you could swap Amphibious Assault for Oneiromancy if you didn't have the Cohen. But the Cohen kind of locks you into it. Which is like unfortunate because you need the boost on him. Unless you really want to just count on the offerings. Excuse me, I would not do that. I think you have to play Amphibious Assault. The Oneiromancy would be really nice because, like, this can't get you your neutral cards, and your neutral cards are really important in this deck, which is why we ended up putting the Decree back in. I tried without Decree because I wanted to see if the consistency wasn't there. It really was not there. We need the Decree and the Amphibious Assault. As far as other changes, like down here, these 4 Persian cards here are just whatever, and you could swap out the Eskel Pathfinder and put in like a Peller and a Squirrel if you want to add some tags to the deck. I wouldn't, but you could do that. You can also just play any of the other Geralts. I wouldn't play Axii. I don't think you spawn enough tokens to really take advantage of it like Skellige does, but Igni is fine. Geralt's fine. They're all okay. And then I think something else we could do here that would be pretty fun is you could run, instead of the Eskel Pathfinder here, you could play an Erland. If you want to go with the deck boost approach, I like the Cohen approach instead. I don't think we'll have enough deck boosts to really take advantage of ripping the boosts off, but it is a potential play you could do, and does boost them all by 1 again for more value on the Cohen. I think that's a possibility. And then obviously, if you cut out the Eskel Pathfinder, you could cut 2 Parisians somewhere, maybe in the Berenger if you're really feeling it, and then fit in an Oneiromancy as well for even more consistency. I think at that point you're running too much consistency because you already got like 1, 2, 3 consistency cards, but I don't know. Overall, I do like this deck. I think it's pretty solid. I do really enjoy this one. Its combo is really strong. It's not as good to set up or easy to set up as some other combos, so which kind of isn't the best. But when you do get it set up, it is really strong, and it's not the most inconsistent thing. It's fairly consistent. You just have to get the All God early. We just didn't get some All Gods, which is whatever. Whenever we try and record, we don't get our combos. So when we play right before, we get these insane combos. So like we should have been recording. We just hit like a massive combo. We played 100 points on Cohen, and then you start recording the video, and they're like, "Oh, never mind, you don't get to do it." But anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this. It was a lot of fun, and we'll see you in the next one. That'll be it for this one, guys. Hope you enjoyed. We'll see you next time. Make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel for more. And you can check out some more videos over here. And thanks for watching.